So I'm currently behind the wheel of the 2025 Audi SQ7, and this thing features a few different drive modes, which Audi calls the Audi Drive Select system. And I wanted to take a moment to showcase how to enable those modes and just what they change in the vehicle. So there's two different ways where you can adjust the different drive modes in the vehicle. So the first hardest way, I guess, in terms of accessing is through the infotainment display. So, you know, whatever page you're on, you swipe over, you got radio, you're gonna go to vehicle, and then you got Audi Drive Select is the first bubble, or first block to select. So right here, you can select between different drive modes. So you have off-road, all-road, comfort, auto, dynamic, and individual. And individual can be customized. But before I do that, let's just back out for a second to showcase the kind of quicker way to get into that. Let's back all the way out to home. So assuming you're driving and you just, want to, fidget around, you just want to quickly select, right here, right above the engine start stop button is two arrows up and down. It says Drive Select. So just touching one of those will quickly pop this up and you'll quickly be able to select, but you got to make a decision on what quick, because it disappears like that. So if you have time, you can go in through vehicle and go, select your mode. But if you're just driving, you just want to click in and tap whatever mode you want. Just do it right here in the center console. But let's do it the long way. So vehicle, Audi Drive Select, because using individual, it's the best way to describe kind of what all the other modes are doing. But the only thing individual won't allow me to kind of showcase is all these different modes also change the height level of the Audi SQ7. So you can think of it as the farther you go down on this list from off-road to dynamic, the lower the vehicle will be. So you can see I'm in dynamic and I'm currently in the lowest, like it's not slammed like some kind of stanced car, but it's just the lowest, most, to the pavement the vehicle can be. Whereas if I hit off-road, you can see the little bars are lighting up because it's going to take me up and it's raising the vehicle. None of that's going to come through on the camera, so I'm not even going to try to pretend that you can see a tree and watch the vehicle raise or anything like that. But basically, the lower you go on this list, the lower the vehicle will be. But going into individual, just bring it back down while I'm talking. In individual, you have this little notepad with a pencil, and that you click on that, and then you can customize your individual modes. So you can think of individual as custom, right? So under drive, you can adjust the balance or sport. You got suspension between comfortable, balance, and sport, steering between comfortable, balance, and sport, and engine sound between quiet, automatic, and present. So you remember you have comfort, so obviously in the comfort mode, everything is going to be the suspension and steering will be comfortable, right? Whereas dynamic, which is basically the sport mode, everything is going to be slid all the way over to here to the right. So you're going to have drive, suspension, steering, and then the engine sound's going to be alive, right, when you're in that dynamic mode. So you can hit your individual and slide everything over there, but you're basically going to be in the dynamic mode. Whereas auto, the vehicle will determine what you need. Comfort, like I said, everything will be kind of slid over to the left in terms of comfortable. But for the off-road and all-road modes, it also will raise the vehicle to give you that better clearance in those specific situations. But that's how you can quickly adjust between the different drive modes, or Audi Drive Select in the 2025 Audi SQ7. If you have some questions on when you think one of these modes should be utilized, depending on whatever you're driving in, what kind of situation you're in, please leave those questions in the comments below, and I would love to help you out just kind of choosing what mode you need for whatever situation. And please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate it all. Thanks for watching.